Hi, I'm Tom Callos. You're receiving this video because I'm here to help you with your business, with your work. It's not just a business. You didn't start your martial arts school just to make money. You want to make a difference. You want to realize the potential that you felt when you first started, that doing this work that you do, these movements and embracing this philosophy and doing this practice was going to empower you somehow. It's not a power you use just for the purpose of commerce. You're a citizen teacher. You make contribution to the world. At least you could. The one thing that I have to remind you of that's more important than anything else that I can say or do is that you must stay the course. You're going to get discouraged. You're going to hit the wall many times. You're going to find all kinds of reasons to be distracted. But you must include in your practice of martial arts mastery and masterful teaching the practice of coming back to the center. Every time you bow on the mat, every time you take your shoes off and they touch the floor, every time you sit down to say or ask yourself, is this the best work that I can do? That you come back to the place where you remind yourself, I must show up, I must start again, every day is a new beginning, and I must stay the course. I must set an example for my students of how through distraction and busyness in the world today that I am able to stay focused and do what I do, not just for the purpose of making money, not for the purpose of being busy, but for the purpose of being the change that we all want to see in the world. We have the perfect business, the perfect work, the perfect career. Because as we do our work, we work on ourselves. Try to find more clarity. Try to find our sense of perseverance, stick-to-itiveness, and intent, mission. So, your real job with your students isn't to teach them your martial art. It's to get them to come back, because the teaching happens through experience. But no experience, no time on the mat, nothing's going to happen. And in the work you and I do, the work to try to make our work more fruitful and meaningful, profitable, and full of purpose and mission, so that when we lay down our heads finally, we can say, I really, really did something beyond the norm. We can live up to the place where our heroes would look at us and say, you did good work. And that's not just a commerce-based thing. That's a look at the problems in the world thing and make a contribution to their solution. So anyway, stay the course. You and I might work together 1,000 times before you click. But if you don't show up for those classes, if you don't keep trying, if you don't keep opening your mind, if you don't seek the practice of looking deeply at what you do and why, and constantly renew. Just like if you're trying to use food to get in shape, you have to look at every meal, not a meal last month or last year. You have to sit down and mindfully consume, and you have to mindfully manage your school. And the group that I have created, the work that brought you to me, isn't about information, because there's 6,000 pieces on our website. You can call me anytime and get information. It's about the practice of returning to the center and starting again and staying the course and focusing. So let me remind you, this isn't something you bought to get something. This is something that you participate in because it helps you establish clarity, purpose, and intent. That's why you're here. Come back tomorrow, come back the next day, spend 10 minutes a day with me and the work that we do, and that's 60 hours in a year. I have 60 hours with which to try to inspire you to do what you do better, to think about it, to look deeply at it. And I can tell you from my own experience, that's worth something. But it's worth a lot more if you play full out and you not just take from this work, But you come, you show up, you engage, you participate, and you contribute. And in the practice of that, you will learn how to do what you do better and how to show people what they do and how to do what they do better. I hope that got to the person inside you who won't give up, who will keep going, and who exceeds all expectations.